Hey. Today I'm going over the top 3 lists that I'm predicting may win NTS this weekend. So yeah, stick around and I will show you what we've got. Just a sec. I'm going to go to the lists here. Here we go. So my predictions was that either me or Jan Peterson or Michael Fie wins the NTS tournament. And I'll just show you the lists. Let me see if I can bring this up. Mine is just all fucked up. Okay, I will have to do this in another place for my list. I've got it somewhere. I'll find it for you guys. NTS. Boom, boom, boom. Maybe it's in here. Really bad TV this, sorry. Here we go. Here we go. Here's my list. Right, so it's 17 order dice, and that's my main worry. I've talked about this before. 1,100 points. I'm spending every single point. I've got an inexperienced platoon commander, and then I've got Gurkhas. 1, 2 of these units. I've got a third further down. Artillery observer, because they're just so goddamn good now for the Brits. Anti-tank rifle, because very, very good as well in this version. Light mortars, also so inexpensive. 21 points for those. 25 points for a regular anti-tank rifle. It's just a no-brainer getting these and just boosting your order dice, isn't it? And they're still useful. And then armored cars, I'm running Humbers, 1, 2, 3 of those with the light automatic cannon and a Crusader Mark 1AA. I actually got it and painting it. I have painted it and it's ready to go. So that's the vehicle park here. One of the Humbers I've made it the command tank, given command special rule, plus 10 points. Then another rifle platoon with another inexperienced platoon commander, a Gurkha section, a home guard section of 5 men. These are not going to do anything. They're going to stay way back. Why the home guard? Because they have green. So I have the chance that they might upgrade to regular. If then that's not going to matter much, but you know, it's a small thing. Second observer, so that's 4 bombardments I'm throwing at my opponent. This is not a fun list to play against, right? And another anti-tank rifle and another light mortar. I'm hoping that this version 2 list actually can do well in version 3. At least I know how to play this, because this is one I've played multiple times, right? And then we have Jan Peterson. And here I have to add something that I made it sound last time when I talked about this list as if Jan was copy-pasting a list. He isn't. At least I don't think he is. He says he isn't, and I have no reason to disbelieve that. So this is not a copy-paste, but it is the same build that won the World Championships. So that's my only thing. He is copying what Achilles did, not necessarily his list. That's what I meant to say, right? So we have 20 order dice Finns, a platoon commander, rifle squads, and this is one of the differences here. Jan Peterson, he pushes a light machine gun into his rifle squad and distributes the Fausts a little bit. This means that he can actually deploy his infantry in his own back line, sitting there shooting out, which is really, really cool. So 6-man units here, running them as you should run Finns in even numbers. And I sort of like the inclusion of the light machine gun. Unfortunately, this last unit didn't have enough points for that extra man, so making it 6 does not matter that much. We've got a company commander. This is going to be key for what he does, is exactly what Achilles did as well. Sniper team. And then captured comes from Molets. These are all unreliable, but that is why you have the company commander. These are never going to fail. They're never going to fail. They're all regular. You can use them in outflank. You can just sit them back in your own back line and just deliver all those shots and pins. They're never going to fail their order test, not with a +4, unless you roll double sixes, right? He's bringing 5 of those, exactly like Achilles did as well. And then 2 T-28 Postuna tanks. The trick here is, again, having the company commander close to them so that when they get pinned, and they will, because unreliable, that he can easily get them to move and maneuver and still shoot every single turn. I'm not foreseeing that these will spend many turns down or out, driving off the board because of lack of command. It's so difficult to pin these down in a way where it becomes a problem. Captured Soviet tank. This is a new one for me. I don't know the BT5, BT7, but it is an 8+ with a light AT gun, so sort of similar to a T-35, the Czechoslovakian tank. And then he brings a heavy weapons platoon. I love the heavy weapons platoons. This is a powerhouse, and I think especially combined with what the rest he's bringing, this is a really clever version, especially because he brings a medium mortar, a single medium mortar. So he has a regular commander. I don't think it needs to be regular, but you know, I think those points could have maybe been spent. No, it wouldn't have actually bought you an extra infantryman for that infantry unit. Oh well. 2 light mortars, and these are regular so that they can use the spotter for the medium mortar. Clever. Really, really. Someone has thought about this list. And then a medium machine gun. For me, this doesn't need to be regular, but I think you can only buy machine guns for the Finns, regular and veteran. I don't think you can take anything inexperienced. So I really like this combination. This means that you have 3 mortars that can sit and shoot quite far and use that spotter. Just keep the spotter alive. That's all I'm saying. Right. So this was Jan's list, and then we have Michael Fee's list, which is down here. This is also something very familiar for people who know Michael Fee's Polish. 17 order dice, so again a little low on order dice, 1100 points, platoon commander in experience, and then cavalry sections, veterans, 8-man units. These are his punch units. They can really mess you up if they charge. 16 attacks because they double attacks, and they're a tough fighter. They are going to kill so many dudes when they attack, if he can get them to connect. Anti-tank rifle, regular. Light mortars in experience, just the way I run them, just the way Jan Peterson runs them. And a rifle platoon, again, platoon commander in experience, another veteran section, and then a smaller regular section. This, I think, is going to be his bait. He's going to throw that out, see if you bite. And then if you bite, then the veterans are going to kill you. Another anti-tank rifle team, a civilian car. He uses this really, really in a funny way, because he puts his officers in the cars because it gives him a little bit more range on his command range. And then, of course, what I think is obligatory now for both Poland and Finland, armored platoon. So he brings tankettes, 2 tankettes, 2 TKSs, and 4 Vickers E light tanks. So one of the light tanks here has a light AT gun, and then we've got a darker tank here. We've got a light AT gun and a darker tank. So 2 of each. Right. So these are the 3 lists that I think we're going to look for when we're looking at who wins NTS. To everyone going, good luck. I'll see you there. Cheers.